money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go!
What you do in life echoes in eternity.
You are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you.
It's very important that you engage in an ongoing process to develop you.
Where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
If that doesn't work, try something else. If that doesn't work, try something else. Keep going with massive action.
You are listening to Thought Food.
Hey, it's your girl Becky Kisoon. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. This is your daily source for personal and spiritual development. These messages are from Daily Meditation. You can find them here Monday through Friday by 6 a.m. EST. This episode is entitled, Be Authentic to You. Alice Waters said, "The decisions you make are a choice of values that reflect your life in every way." A difficult decision is called a difficult decision because either way you go, there are penalties. But knowing what your values are can help you make a decision. People on their deathbed often say, "I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself and not a life pleasing to others and what they expected of me." What stops people from living true to themselves? 3 reasons. Number 1, they just did not get clear or define what their deepest values were. What is meaningful to them? When you're not clear with your values, it is easy to fall into societal norms and values or submit to what your loved ones want you to do or what quote unquote looks successful or good to society, often to get others to approve of you instead of doing what you really want to do. 2, awareness of self and how you feel gives you the ability to respond to situations from values and not react from our old conditioning. This conditioning could be handed down from our culture or upbringing that we did not choose to be exposed to. Being aware of how you feel gives you the opportunity to listen to your heart and to stay in touch with what is meaningful to you. Number 3, people stop living true to themselves because for some reason they could not live according to their values, or they chose to let situations and other opinions or feelings get in the way of them living their values. Values are who you authentically are, not who you think you should be in order to fit the mold. When the way you think, speak, and behave matches your values, life just feels good. You feel whole, content, fulfilled, and in your power. When they do not align with your values, things feel wrong. Life feels uneasy. You feel discontented, out of touch, restless, unhappy. As you can see from the regret of the dying, there's a steep price to pay for not living according to your values, what's true to you. When life feels wrong, many people try to feel better by numbing or distracting themselves, by keeping busy, or by distracting themselves with external pleasures. But until you are living in your truth, these efforts will be momentary and you will always go back to that feeling of feeling wrong on the inside. When actions and values are aligned, life feels content, in harmony with your purpose, and you have peace of mind even in challenging times. If you're not clear on your personal values, you will be confused about what you truly stand for and want. How can you have a non-negotiable attitude when it comes to making actions that are congruent with who you are and what you want when you do not know your values? Knowing what your values are will help navigate you to make decisions that, when aligned with your true values, will bring you true fulfillment. Do not confuse values with goals. Goals are things that we want to achieve or do. They often are ends in themselves. Values provide an ongoing direction for our life. Goals are in the future, and values can be drawn out at any given moment because they are the core of our goals. Some examples of how your values dictate your actions and decisions. If you value love, then you'll move on the other side of the country to be with your spouse. If passion is a driving force in your life, then you may feel If you are not passionate about your life, your projects, or your work, then you will feel that you are no service to others or yourself. If you value connection, you might want to keep your client list small. And to blend both love and connection, you work from home and travel often with your spouse so that you are together more often. Clarity around your personal values will assist you in making faster decisions, and you will find greater satisfaction and fulfillment in the decisions that you make. Your values serve as a navigator for you to move closer to your definition of what your best life is. Once you have identified your personal values, it will be easier to identify where the conflict is regarding you finding fulfillment. Once you identify your values, you will realize what it is that you truly want. Some examples of values: honesty, loyalty, integrity, faith, positivity, adventure, spontaneous, having a relationship with Christ. These are examples of some values. In closing, I have an idea. Why don't you write down your values today at some point? Look at them and look at your life. Where are you not aligned? If you are in a relationship, have your partner write theirs down and swap. This will help you understand each other more, and it can also help you make sure that both of your core values are being respected and cherished. All right, guys, that's it for today. Until next time, if this episode impacted you in any way, please share. Thank you so much for joining, for listening. Please rate, review, subscribe. Until next time, peace.